Let's see what this is.
But you recording it.
Yeah, let's see what happened.
Race. I'm Korean. People need to accept that.
What
You are
start it
essentially
over for
saying
you.
is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race. I'm Korean. People need to accept that.
All right, hold on, pause for a second. Can I? So that mean, can I change mine right now? Because like, if that's what we doing in life, like, I really want to be like a middle-aged white woman because they're the most protected people in the shit. Can I please? No, you can go ahead.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. How are you this evening?
I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you for. How was your day doing? This is
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
yeah. It's a beautiful day and being a white woman.
A middle-aged white woman. I can see you're around what, 37
Yeah,
to
about
40?
37, yeah, 40, somewhere around
Okay.
there. I'm old enough to take multivitamins every day.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, my elder, but you're younger than me, but I still
Mm-hmm.
respect you as a middle-aged white woman.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you identify as sir or ma'am?
Yes.
You're sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's I want to make
Thank
sure
you.
I address you properly, sir. All
Thank you.
right. You may continue, sir.
No problem.
Tell me how you racially identify.
I identify as Korean. I used to live in Korea. I was living there for 1 year. I love the culture, I love the history, the people. I've put myself through a lot of pain. I've had a lot of surgical procedures to have more of a Korean aesthetic. I spent a lot of time learning the language, learning how to cook Korean foods. I came out early.
There's zero. There's zero in this motherfucker's face to say Korean. There's nowhere on this planet will anyone look at you and be like, "Hey, you kind of look." They don't even say Asian.
There's 0 ounce of color in this.
It really looks like Sean from White Chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
this shit
this
crazy.
year, sharing that with the world.
But
People didn't really get it.
You said they spent money and did surgery to look like this.
Yes.
He paid for this. He paid for he paid for.
I identify as
My bad.
Korean. I used to live
She
in Korea.
paid
I
that.
was living there for 1 year. I love the culture, I love the history, the people. I've put myself through a lot of pain. I've had a lot of surgical procedures to have more of a Korean aesthetic. I spent a lot of time learning the language, learning how to cook Korean foods.
you see
I
her
came
getting
out
fed up?
earlier this year, sharing that with the world. People didn't really get it. Not everybody will understand straight away, but I hope over time people will be kind of more accepting with me.
Transracial does not exist, and I think it is very, very harmful for us to push the narrative that it is possible to switch races.
I was not happy the way I was. So I went to Korea and I had the most incredible experience of my life. It changed me, gave me happiness, and people have no right to take that happiness away from me.
I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm suddenly a white woman. And if you as a white person say, oh, I can be black or I can be Korean, and I can't swap and benefit from the privilege that you benefit from, then it's clearly not an equal exchange. Because whiteness in this country has been set up in a way, how I interact in the police, how I interact with the medical system can result in me dying. Cultural appropriation essentially dictates people who are ethnic minority, whatever they do isn't really of value. You don't deserve to be associated with something that you've created because a white person has either renamed it or used it for their profit. And you are not a Korean man. No matter how much surgery you do, no matter how much of the aesthetic you adopt.
Nobody can take away what a minority group has been through, but I think when we do combine cultures, and millions of people now do almost adopt a lot of the Korean cultural aspects, because through K-pop or K-drama they love it so much they then start adopting those, whether that's the hairstyle, whether that's the fashion style, whether they want to go and live in Korea.
Fine.
We all have the right to choose how we identify, to be who we want to be. I'm Korean, people need to accept that.
I think
It is perfectly fine to get engulfed in a culture and you enjoy it, you appreciate it. So yeah, you may wear some of the garbs or the hairdos and all this kind of stuff. And I'm one of those people that, like, every time if I see a white person in dashiki, I don't automatically be like racist.
Nah.
I mean, that's certain levels to certain things.
Yeah, and
Appreciation versus appropriation.
because
This motherfucker is just clearly all appropriation.
it's like, okay, you enjoy the culture. Enjoy the culture. Like, enjoy the food, enjoy the clothes that they wear. You don't have to like change your body or change your race to enjoy Korean culture like at all.
Exactly.
Like I mean, I really love like Japanese culture. I mean, I so much that I've learned Japanese, so much that I mean, I love watching anime. I mean, but it's like I don't have to change my race or anything to enjoy the stuff
Right.
more or less. I don't know. That's like I don't. Oh, and this is weird. I don't want to say it because people gonna think I'm saying this some type of way, but it's just like, what is it about your brain that makes you think you need to change who you are to enjoy something? Like so much
Exactly.
that so that you like you permanently change your body. Like I don't know. This person had an identity crisis before he came across all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find out how old he is. Like, because this
For
motherfucker
real.
passed 30 or something, then like it'll start to make more sense because it's like motherfucker going through that. Either they going if they going through their quarter life or midlife crisis, I can understand because you start wondering like who the fuck am I? But like
Mm-hmm.
whatever answer you come to, it's I don't know. I'm going to this is
Uh-huh.
let's keep going. I really love her patience. Like
Yeah, yeah.
she is sitting there like sincerely like she's stern, but like I want to hear what you really like how you really feel about this and
Mm-hmm.
let them get all of it out. And but it's just like she hitting them with facts though.
Yeah. So for anyone watching this, the reason it looked like I'm just looking out to the side is just that's what my other monitor is. So it kind of looked like I'm just looking dead at him as he talks.
Mm-hmm.
My camera's over here though, of course. But that's why I'm looking over to the side. But actually doing this makes it look like I'm just looking straight over to you talking.
Mm-hmm.
So it works.
All right.
Anyway, back to the print video. I mean, you see this right here?
Yeah. That is the
Your skin
ultimate.
color has a lot to do with
Yep.
everything you're doing. I think we need to recognize that white supremacy is a global issue. What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race and you can't change your race. And I think if you don't recognize that power imbalance in what you're doing and how it's disrespectful to me, you're just kind of proving the point that you're doing this for money and attention.
No, I agree with that. Every person that was, born Asian, they do go through these struggles. I understand what you're saying in terms of white privilege. I've never had that experience, but I am not one of those people. I am completely different, so I don't like to be put in the same category as someone like that. I understand some people might get offended by what I do, but I'm not actually going out there doing bad things. I'm not doing anything to hurt people. I'm just living my truth. I'm doing what makes me happy.
So you identify as queer, right?
Non-binary.
Non-binary, okay, I recognize that.
Thank you.
So if you as a non-binary person are adopting the culture of a minority in a minority, because we know that the queer experience in Korea is,
It's very difficult. That's why I was speaking up, and actually I helped a lot of people by doing that.
what you are doing is really giving white savior, like it really is, because you seem to think that you can adopt the oppressions of minorities. What do you think you can do as someone who is so far removed from that experience? These people are fearing for their lives
So
in
do
the
you
UK.
think it's better for no one to say anything and speak up for these people? I'm speaking up for these people. I'm trying to help these people.
You center those.
I'm trying to help these people. That is it. She literally just brought up the white savior mentality, and that's how he.
And then that's
was there.
But this right there, like
Fine.
I'm glad you posted it right there because he said I'm trying to save these people. Like immediately right there, you just acknowledge that you don't identify as Korean because you trying to you say you identify as these people, but yet at the same time you saying that like they're not you. Like you're trying to save them. You should be saying I'm trying to save us,
Trying to save
my people.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, like Freudian slip or whatever you want to call it, the man is telling on himself. Like, but yeah. I was gonna say, like, if you really gonna try to change something, do like everybody else. Like, change to a culture that's like that you color adjacent to. I mean, like, light skinned people love to say they Mexican or Puerto Rican sometimes. Or Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, like sometimes they may pretend to be black, or it all depends on. White people sometimes say they Italian, or it is what it is. I mean, It makes you sound more interesting, or just be interesting in the first place, and you don't have to do this.
One thing I be hating is this. I'm living my truth. There's only the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone talks about my truth. There's just the truth, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And some people just can't live with that. And the thing is, first of all, I was going to say something about the French braids. Whatever. Like, that's 100% Korean, right? The damn. So that aesthetic, you are just all over the place, and like what? It just doesn't make sense.
I mean,
like,
maybe they got the hair from a Korean store.
That's what it was.
They got the hair to make the extensions from that. Okay, but
that's got to be what it is.
Because he got to support his
Korean
people.
hair.
He got to support his people.
He got to support those people.
Yeah, those people. Yeah, those people.
You know, because I'm trying. He's saving these people. God damn it.
Oh my God.
And this is how you know he got offended and knew he was talking bullshit when he started trying to overtalk her.
Yeah.
Every step of when she started making too much sense, and she's like, "Fam, let me talk."
Of a minority in a minority, because we know that the queer experience in Korea is,
it's very difficult. That's why I was speaking up, and actually I helped a lot of people.
And actually, I helped a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did you do? Like,
by doing that.
What you are doing is really giving white savior, like it really is, because you seem to think that you can adopt the oppressions of minorities. What do you think you can do as someone who is so far removed from that experience? These people are fearing for their lives in the UK.
Do you think it's better for no one to say anything and speak up for these people? I'm speaking up for these people. I'm trying to help these people.
You center those who are affected. You don't center yourself. And that's my problem with you.
Boy, it's better than doing nothing. What do you do? What do you do to help people around the world?
You can't ask me that. You don't get to ask me whether I go to protest or what I do.
But you're criticising me for doing something which I'm actually helping a lot of people.
You think you're helping people by taking a picture? You don't get to question me, and I'm not even going to entertain
Well, you
that.
don't get to question me.
Yes, I do. Well, I just did, so what's up?
Well, why can't I question you?
Because I think it's, you're not questioning me because you want to understand what I go through or what I'm doing. You're questioning me because you want to try and find a hole in what I'm saying.
So I understand exactly what you're saying. No one can take away someone's lived experience. But I do feel we're at a time in history where we can embrace other cultures. You know, it's great to be multicultural, it's great to be diverse, and of course people do appropriate cultures, but for me, I'm appreciating other cultures, and I feel that is a good thing, and I think
that is the stare of the ancestors right there. That is the judgment of the ancestors in those eyes.
I'm sitting there like, nigga, if you don't shut up talking to me, dude.
Because it's like, she's like, only reason I can sit here patiently because the ancestors holding me down. Like, not yet, my child. Not yet, my child. You keep going.
That's ridiculous. It's like, and he like really feels this way.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
He's convinced himself of that. And it's just like we were talking about, like he said, I'm living my truth. Because it's like, that's been going out in the culture lately, and it's like it's really messing with things because it's like nobody, like I can put it this way, everybody sees truth differently, like it's filtered differently through their eyes. It's like this situation happened, but because this person saw it over here, this person saw it over here, they got two different stories. So like, this is my truth and this is my truth, but the real truth is what happened right here. But like, most people don't ever see this ever because like they spend so much time in their head like convincing themselves of certain shit or making it a certain way. This person did that because he's racist. Or do you really know, or do you just assume? But like, that's a whole other topic. But like, it's just so hard to really get to the real truth because everybody's so stuck in living my truth that nobody wants to hear nobody else's truth to compare. Because it's like the reality of things is like the middle path is where everything is at. It's like the real answer is not in my truth or your truth, but in our truths where we find like that common ground in the middle. Because otherwise it's just like we two polar forces like pushing each other away. But nah, whatever.
I said it better myself. That stuff is crazy.
Let's just go knock this out. Because I've had enough and said, but I wish I could put that face on my face right now, just.
Hey, she looking at that dude. I'm feeling bad. I feel like I did something wrong the way she looking at it.
Yeah, because it's like that look right there. She not mad at you. She's so disappointed, and it hurts.
Disappointed,
and that hurts more than you being mad.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, man, I thought you was better.
She just sitting there like, bam.
Mm-mm.
We got what, a minute left?
That will help break down. It's great to be multicultural, it's great to be diverse, and of course people do appropriate cultures, but for me, I'm appreciating other cultures, and I feel that is a good thing, and I think that will help break down cultural barriers.
A lot of people say, oh, we're at a different stage in society now. We're really not. We're not far removed. We've had BLM and Asian hate all in the same year. If that can happen still at this point, we haven't really made progress as a society enough for all of us to say that we can be transracial, or we can swap races, or we can adopt aspects of one's culture without causing them harm or without their permission. There's a way you can interact with a culture without disrespecting or disregarding their lived experiences. I engage with Korean culture, but I will always be a black woman, period.
Yep.
I don't think he understands my lived experience. To me, transracial is not a real thing.
I respect people that have a different opinion, they might not agree with me. Nothing has changed, I still identify as transracial and Korean. I will always identify this way.
I am proud of how I stood my ground. Whatever excuse Ollie came up with, I was able to dismantle it, and I think that's very important.
Would you rather? I wish I had old girl's social media or name to shout her out, because yeah, that is it in there? Yeah, but if this ever does reach that lady, ma'am, thank you. Nothing else but thank you, and just keep being you.
Yep. I would have been sitting across from Buddy like, fam.
I probably would have walked off. Like once I just realized, like, oh, nigga, you serious? Hey, look, I'm finna go have a.
Can't be this dumb.
Yeah, I'm finna go have a cigarette. I don't even smoke. I just gotta.
For real.
I just gotta not be here right now.
Because if I stay here, I'm 2 seconds off choking you as it is.
It's like, look,
how dumb you sound.
It's like you can play whatever games and do whatever you want to do, and it won't bother me if I'm not there. But yeah. All right, that's first attempt at a review video. Let's see what happens with this. Is interesting.
This was random as hell.
Yeah.
Like, it was something random. I don't even know what the hell we was talking about that made me even pull this up.
But it's like we was already recording because we in between takes and shit. But whatever. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna post this stuff, and if y'all like this, then shit, we might do another one. Do some other shits.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot better.
There's a lot of videos. Like, there's some that I've watched already, some I haven't watched already. But we can talk about that a little bit.
But yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment if you want us to do another video. Y'all like stuff like this. Shit. Tell them this is Brother Fred Entertainment, and this is Chaos Reborn. With that being said, we're done, son.
Hey.